You don't need to chase and buy every new beauty trend and every new beauty launch. Why? Because your own makeup is still doing perfectly well what it is supposed to do. So today I want to celebrate my older makeup items, proving that great makeup is not always about everything new. Hi, welcome to The Art App, a place where we do celebrate our older but nevertheless great makeup items. This video idea was inspired by Gita Marie. I will link her YouTube channel below. One of her recent videos inspired me to go down the memory lane and once again appreciate the older makeup items that I have in my collection, and once again remind me that they used to be my favorite ones. Actually, why used to be? They are still one of my favorite makeup products. But before that, I want to do a small disclaimer. Using expired makeup comes with its own risks, so it's your personal choice whether to apply it and continue using it. So make sure that you double check what is the expiration date on your makeup item and you do a patch test before applying it on your face. I tried all of those items and they were working perfectly well, so I want to talk a little bit more about them. I will discuss all the items in the way I apply them on my face. Usually I start with the primers, but somehow I managed to finish all the older primers in my collection, so we will skip this stage and then move on to eyes. I know it might sound a little bit weird, but it always works for me. Among the older eyeshadows in my collection, the one that stands out the most is ABH Soft Glam, and somehow I think I'm not the only one. I think I bought it approximately 2.5 years ago. Despite its very powdery formula, a lot of fallouts, and a kind of payoff that might not be as intense as a lot of makeup enthusiasts would love to, it is still one of the most popular choices on Sephora website. I think it is largely because of its curated color story that is perfect for creating a soft glam look. Maybe this is where the name comes from. It is very safe palette, and even though it doesn't have super sparkly eyeshadows or multi-chromes, its satins are extremely friendly to textured eyelids. In fact, these two eyeshadows definitely smoothed out my lids, and applying them were so easy and so effortless. The only other palette in my collection that is as easy to work with is ColourPop's That's Taupe, though I swapped one of the shades for Glass Bull Single. And also Muse from Cosmic Beauty. It has this effortless makeup vibe. But nevertheless, anytime I need fast, effortless, and reliable neutrals, I usually take this eyeshadow palette. So staying in the eye area. When it comes to mascara, I tend to stick to the recommended expiration date. Maybe at most I can keep it for an extra month. It is one of those products that I do not hold on for too long because you apply it closer to your eyes. The same goes for the eye pencil that go into my waterline. But I have this Maybelline eye pencil in the shade Olive that is used usually as my eyeliner. And as far as I remember, it is at least 2 years old. So sorry. I do have explanation. I literally forgot how long-lasting this pencil is. Getting out of Canadian blizzard, your face and your makeup will be smudged except for this eye pencil. It will stay put. I started using it last because it is so long-lasting. I couldn't take it out of my tight line. And as far as I remember, I don't have anything this long-lasting in my entire collection. No. This is Maybelline Fit Me Foundation, and if you see that packaging looks a little bit unfamiliar, you're right. I like this foundation so much that I decided to rebottle it in a different container because the original packaging doesn't come with any pump. So in order to get the product, you had to tip the bottle and pour it out, which was such a hassle. You can still see the original labels indicating that this foundation has been with me for a very long time. To be more precise, I bought it back in 2021. It has been officially 3 years old. Yeah, that's not okay. But even with its age, it's still performing very well, as you can see. It has this very nice soft matte finish, and I have oily skin and it's definitely perfect for me, and here is why. It has light to medium coverage and it really does a great job of minimizing my pores. It is very lightweight. This is what I like this foundation for the most. It is soft matte, but it is also lightweight. It's definitely great foundation for me and I will definitely repurchase it in the better shade. Actually, this is the only concealer that I have right now in my collection, which is extremely weird because usually I have at least two of them. This is NARS in the shade Avocado and it's doing perfectly well. I would say that it is the full coverage concealer, so the only thing is make sure that you do not apply a lot in your under eye area. One more NARS product that is the oldest in the corresponding category is this OG product, NARS Bronzer in the shade Laguna. I think I bought it in 2021. And to tell you the truth, it is slightly too warm for me. But it is very blendable, it is very natural on your skin, and I think it is perfect for summer because it has this subtle golden glow. I would say rather it is golden shimmer. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they have cream and matte version of the same shade. I think yes. What I like about this bronzer the most is that it is not intense. I should definitely put it into better use this summer, but let's wait for the next one. At one time, this was the most expensive powder in my makeup bag, and of course I was using it only for special occasions. Now I can't believe it has been this many years since I had it, and it was my Sephora birthday gift in 2020. So here is a piece of advice. Do not wait for special occasions to use your special makeup. Every day is special enough to use it. This powder is great. It is translucent, it's lightweight, it is slightly reflecting, and it's definitely not noticeable on my skin. Though, I wouldn't say that it is oily girlies friendly. Even though this powder says it's setting powder, I would say it's more like finishing if you have oily skin. I learned it the hard way, so don't repeat my mistake. Use a very good setting powder and only then apply this powder very strategically and intentionally to the places that really need the glow. I would definitely consider repurchasing it later in future whenever I run out of it, but I will get mini. In my lifetime, I would never run out of the regular size. Actually, I've seen some people who are using it into under eye area to brighten it up, and I am thinking to do that. So subscribe if you want to see how that experiment goes. One more product that is both Hourglass and one of the oldest blushes in my collection is Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush in the shade At Night. I got it as a part of gift set in 2022, and at that moment, I didn't have even the slightest idea how trendy this color will be in the following years. The shade is actually very interesting. It is deep, warm berry, and while it is slightly intense for me, I have to use very light hand when applying it. It will be stunning and natural on a medium to deeper skin tones. But what makes it special actually for me is the way that it is blended with a lightening powder. So it has this very nice, soft, radiant glow. And that glow never accentuate my pores. On top of that, it applies so smoothly that sometimes I get blush blindness while applying it. That's why I am so bummed that I didn't use it as much as I would love to. Though, here is a little spoiler. I hit pan in one of my blushes. I will give you the update by the end of November, maybe beginning of December. So now I do not feel guilty to put it into my regular seasonal rotation. And finally, the lipstick. This is Pat McGrath lipstick in the shade Flash 3. It is my favorite and the oldest lipstick that I have in my collection. It is approximately 3 years old. And much like the Hourglass powder, I used to reserve this lipstick for a very special occasions. Why? Because it's very comfortable, it's creamy, it has a great longevity without drying out my lips, and the color is the perfect for my undertone. It is deep, warm, brownish red with the hints of burgundy. I've never found it anywhere else. And I've never had a huge lipstick collection, but in terms of color, undertone, formula, and application, I would definitely repurchase this one because it is perfect for me. It is that lipstick that I would scrape out every little bit and immediately buy the new one. This is how much I like it. I couldn't find anything similar in the drugstore or mass market. So if you have any recommendation of the lipstick that is very, very close in the color to this one, please save my wallet. Write it down in the comment section below. I love this video idea. I love this makeup look, and I love the way that I reconnected with some of my older makeup products. And once again, thank you, Guitar Marie, for this video inspiration, because it once again helped me to get reminded how much I love some of my older products, and I should definitely use them more often. Let me know, what are your favorite older products, and do we have some match? Thank you so much for spending your time with me. I'll see you next time. Bye!